Hey, what's up? Chris here from Tribert Personal Training. I know that this is probably the safest way to take a video. Just going to Walmart buying a couple things. But I just had, I guess you could call it a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of thought that I wanted to kind of shed on you guys today on this awesome Thursday morning. This past week has been assessments for my clients, and I know that this time of month is really tough. This part of the year is really tough, and that there's a lot of things going on where high calorie foods, bad foods are like really plentiful and easy to get to. Everyone's eating them, so you feel like, hey, if they're eating it, I want to have some, or if it's there, people are doing it, I don't want to miss out. I get it. I totally get it. But there is also a little thing called control. And we need to really practice this control, because when we get out of control, that's when bad things happen, right? Having a cookie is okay. Having a piece of pie is okay. Having 4 cookies, because you walk by it back and forth, is not okay. Having 2 pieces of pie because you want seconds at midnight, that's not okay. Okay, so what we need to do is make sure we stay in control of our body, really. That's number 1. Number 2 is I just started thinking, and maybe it's just me, I don't want to judge, but there was I've seen the past couple days where people with handicap placards are at the gym, not at my gym, but are at the gym. Like I drive by LA Fitness because there's a one-stop nutrition over there, and I know people that have them that don't have handicap. Like there was a guy in there deadlifting more than me when I used to work there, but he would get a handicap parking spot, and it was just him. He wasn't married, so I know the guy. He would get a handicap placard. There plenty of other things, and to me it just sounds a lot like it's and it might be me, and if you don't agree, please let me know in the comments. I like to have a little bit of discussion over it. It feels like a pity thing. It feels like I need some sort of pity me for the things I'm going through. And I think that's, the majority of everyone's problem right now, including myself. There's days where I'm like, oh man, just, working so hard, and I got to go home and help with the baby, which I love doing. Don't get me wrong, that's not the problem. But it's always like I just need some pity. Like I need somebody to pity me to make me feel better. And when was a time where we said, you know what, screw it, let's just push on through? You see people with, like today I saw a dude when I was at Walmart just a second ago. He had his pointer finger, his middle finger, and his thumb. That's all he had. I don't know about you, but I guarantee that guy is not bitching about having just those 3 fingers. I bet you he's just making it happen. And I think that's what we need to think of more, is just when we have something wrong, when we have stuff going on that, hey, we need to fix, or that something's over us, instead of having like a little pity party, we just need to make it happen. We just need to do the thing that we need to do. Where's a little bit of that, moxie, that little bit of passion to just get over it, and that's really what separates the boys from the men, and the little girls from the women, is that getting through that crap. And in parts of our life we can do it, and other parts we struggle with, and that's what we need to work on. Is where we struggle, that's where we need to pull our big boy and big girl pants up and just get to work and get after it. And I know this video, I might be stepping on some toes, and you might be thinking I'm talking about you, and it is probably not about you. It's just a general thing I just thought of. So if it is, if you feel like I disrespected you, I apologize. It's not what I mean. What I'm saying is that we need to just quit complaining about crap that is hard for us to do. Because if life was so easy, man, how sucky would that be? There would be like I'm Mormon, and I know I cursed already in this video, and I'm sure when I upload it, people that are in church with me are gonna hear it, and that's okay. But man, we always talk about the good with the bad. If we had good all of the time, we would never know what bad feels like, or what good feels like and bad feels like, because we wouldn't have anything to compare it to. So we need to go through the bad and hard stuff to make it through the good stuff, because without the bad, there is no good. So I don't know, where, you know, I just think hopefully you got something from this, and maybe it can get you a little bit pumped up to say, hey, or, you know, self-reflect a little bit, say, hey man, I've been pity partying it up. Yeah, I gained weight this past month. Yeah, I did this, and it was out of my control, and in reality, you have control over what the majority of your life you have control over. You don't have control over what your friends say or what your family does to you or anything like that. And there was some study that in school we talked about that you only control 10% of your life, and I think that's a bunch of crap. I think you control way more than that if you have the balls to do it. You have control over who you talk to, who you hang out with, who, if you choose to go on Facebook, if you choose to talk to people, if you choose to watch this video, this 5-minute and almost 6-minute long video, you have a choice to watch the whole thing or not. If you don't, that's okay. If only one person watches this out of everybody, and I can connect with you, that's awesome, and that's what I want. That's all I'm talking to. That's all I'm talking to. But anyway, I'm almost home, and I just wanted to kind of get over that. I had it in my head, so if I didn't talk about it, I would forget about it. So I really wanted to just get it out there. If you have questions, or if you think that what I'm saying is not true, or if it is true, please put it in the comments below. I like to have a little discussion over this stuff to kind of see what other people think. I'm really into that type of stuff, getting some different perspectives. So anyway, I'm pulling up right now. That's why it's all shaking crazy. I'm not holding it, by the way. It's on the thing, so don't call the cops because I'm doing this, and I was paying attention to the road. You saw me. All right. But anyway, I'm home. I will talk to you later. Bye.